Welcome to the Gurus Explore Fascinating Taiwan. I'm Neville Passport.
Hi, I'm Trevor Cochrane, and again we're going to take you off the beaten track to a holiday destination you may not have considered. Taiwan is a country with rich culture and amazing history and the most spectacular landscape. Now, to put it into perspective, it's located just south of Japan and on the southeast side of China. It's an island about the size of, well, 1/3 of Tasmania with the same population as Australia, so it's absolutely bustling.
Now, Trevor and I are going to have a look around the area of Taipei, the capital city of Taiwan, which is to the north of the island. And we'll look at things like the fascinating gardens that you'll find here, amazing food, historic buildings like the one behind me, the Grand Hotel, an amazing example of Chinese architecture. Plus, we give you an insight into the culture of this amazing country.
Now, Nigel Ruck's joining us, and a bit later on he's going to take us into one of the world's great orchid shows. But right now, well, he's taking us into one of the most incredible monasteries we've ever seen.
The Taiwanese culture is infused with elements of Taoism, Buddhism, and Confucianism. So the temples and the occasional monastery are a beautiful distraction in almost every town you pass through. However, some are built on a scale that will blow your mind.
This is Chum Tai Chan Monastery, a Buddhist monastery in Nantao County, which is in central Taiwan. And what makes this a little bit different is that it's very modern, having been completed in 2001. And it's what you might call a super monastery, because it covers the full spectrum of education from primary schooling right through to living life as a Buddhist monk or nun.
First stop, an official greeting from Vice Abbot Jian Unfashi, who gave me some background on Chum Tai Chan.
Now, this is the hall of the 10,000 Buddhas, named so because there were 10,000 individual copper tiles, each depicting Buddha, which took about a week each to make incredible stuff. And also, behind each halo is some fibre optic lighting, and if you look closely, you'll see them subtly changing colour.
The Hall of the 10,000 Buddhas transcends a number of levels, starting from the 16th floor, where you'll see the centrepiece of the monastery, a stunning 7-storey pagoda. Near the front of the monastery on the first floor is the Hall of the 4 Heavenly Kings, each 12-metre tall statue standing guard at the 4 corners of the open forecourt. A flight of stairs takes you to the 2nd floor into the Great Majestic Hall, home of the Transformation Buddha, or the Great Majestic One. It's early afternoon in the Upper Meditation Hall, and these monks and nuns are on the long road to enlightenment through the diligent and disciplined practice of meditation. This can be quite relaxing. Too relaxing, in fact. That's right. A prod with the stick reminds participants not to make the transition from meditation to afternoon siesta.
Well, what an amazing place. And here's something I bet you didn't know. These guys are opening up a centre in Melbourne. Not quite as flash as this one, but keep your eyes peeled. Now, stick with me, because I'm going to pop down the road and look at some stuff that predates Buddhism here in Taiwan.
Chinese food represents one of the greatest cuisines on earth, and there's no doubt that Chinese food is the most consumed on the planet. Now, the essence of all of that wonderful food is freshness of ingredients. So we've come to central Taipei to the markets so we can buy daily. And I'm accompanied by Chef Lam from the Sherwood Taipei Hotel so we can hand select the goodies for the day's meals. I was taken by the amazing range of fruit in the first section we looked at. While much of this produce is sourced from the island, some unusual fruits are imported from across the globe. Mud crabs come from Thailand, as these very popular crustaceans grow mainly in mangrove areas in the tropics. These are purchased live for the ultimate in freshness, and Chef Lamb gauges the density of the flesh by the thickness of the feelers. Ducks are selected for plumpness. The best ones, according to Chef Lamb, are the Peking type, which have yellow markings on the beak, and they also tend to be plumper. He chooses a 3.2 kilogram bird that has no punctures in the skin. This is important because the juices can leak out during cooking, and this affects the crispness of the skin.
Okay.
So, Chef Lamb, we've shopped the
Yes.
markets, we've got the best ingredients.
Right.
From now on, it's up to you.
Okay. So you have a good food in the evening.
I'm looking
Okay,
forward
this
to
is
it.
awesome.
Look, stay with us. A little later in the program, we'll take you through the preparation of a meal fit for a king. So let's go.
Yes.